Welcome to episode 36 of Leadership and Rhythm. And hello, listeners. I'm Dr. Donnie. It's great to have you tune in. There's a quiet pressure that sneaks in every January, especially for leaders. You're supposed to feel energized and clear and ready to leap back in at full capacity. But if you're anything like the leaders I coach, from the mid-level to the C-suite, you might be feeling something very different. You might be feeling that you're already behind, or you thought you'd feel more refreshed than this, or maybe you're carrying more from last year than you expected. If that's you, please hear me clearly. This is not a lack of discipline. It's simply a misunderstanding of how human systems reset. January doesn't give us a clean slate. January reveals what remains: the unfinished tensions, the fatigue that didn't magically disappear, the wins you never fully absorbed, and even the emotional residue you didn't know you were still carrying. Our nervous systems don't observe calendar boundaries. Leadership doesn't either. The myth of the fresh start persists because it promises relief without any real reckoning. But true leadership maturity asks something deeper. It asks what actually followed you into this year, and what didn't resolve just because the date changed, and what version of you walked into January. Real renewal doesn't come from erasing. It comes from integrating. When we skip that integration, old conflict patterns resurface. Burnout hides under the label of productivity, and our goals become compensations instead of commitments. So here are 4 gentle but direct practices I invite you to try this month. First is to conduct a carryover inventory. Identify 3 things that you brought with you from last year. 1, a relational dynamic. 2, an internal narrative. And 3, a leadership habit. Just name them. We're not trying to fix anything yet. Secondly is to separate fatigue from failure. Ask yourself, am I misreading exhaustion as misalignment? Each requires a very different response. Third is to define 1 leadership intention, not 10 goals. An intention shapes how you show up, and January is the perfect time for that kind of clarity. 4 is to slow the tempo of your self-evaluation. You don't need a verdict on your year end by the end of the month. You need accuracy, not urgency. So here's the real gift that January offers. Not a blank page, but a threshold. It's a moment to choose whether you'll repeat old patterns with new language or consciously bring forward what serves you. The leaders who create the biggest impact aren't frantically reinventing themselves every year. They're integrating. They understand that what remains unexamined will eventually lead. But what's brought into awareness can finally be directed. And that is where transformation begins. If you'd like more leadership insights like this or tools to strengthen your own integration practice, let's connect. If you're watching on YouTube, simply copy and paste the link in the overview of this video and schedule a call. Or if you're a blog subscriber, click the button below the article to schedule some time. I'm looking forward to hearing from you. Also, remember to subscribe to our channel so you never miss an episode. And as always, keep moving forward 1 positive beat at a time so you are radiating your leadership and rhythm. Thanks for listening and watching, and take great care.